Oh, hey, welcome to the basement. Let's talk about what we're doing today. Promise, this won't be a half hour of lesson. It's going to be lots of moving pieces and some instructions, but most of the day is going to be yours to work and check in with me. We're going to be doing our first Google Meet. All right, so let's take a look. Got a lot of stuff rolling out today. They're going to roll out in sequence so that it doesn't come all at once and you know which one I want you to look at first. The first thing that you'll see should be the one that you've already clicked on to get the lesson for today, which includes not only the instructions, but also a reminder about how Google Meet is going to work, because later in class, I'm going to post a Google Meet link so that we can check in and get some support on what we've been doing so far. You're going to continue the reading. There's a reading due for Wednesday, and now as you read, you're also going to be journaling. So let's talk about the journal. Once again, this is an assignment that I developed knowing that the answer might be a little unclear. What exactly do I want? So in the assignment for today, the first one, the one that you should have clicked on to get this video, there's also going to be a Google form that is just asking for some volunteers who are willing to show that the work that they did for the Arman and Tehran journal entries, so I can share it with the class, kind of like when we do hot seats. I want to present the work and give a helpful critique. Not a critique where I tear it apart, but a critique where I say this is what is working really well, this is the information that I'm getting from it, and also that may highlight some interesting discussion items as well. That's the material that I will bring to the live Google Meet later and share the students who are willing to offer up their work as a model for others to, where am I? Am I doing the right thing? And just like with our hot seats and other work that we've done, we'll start to develop a class understanding of what is helpful for responding to Persepolis. Then, what the crux of today's work is making your first actual Persepolis journal entry, the journal entry that responds to pages 3 through 53. So as an inspiration point, here is a document of discussion questions. Perhaps you want your first page to address one of these 6 questions. You are also free to go off script, but wanted to present these discussion questions because after today, our section's a little bit behind, but you can see up here that discussion questions form the core of the other section's day, where they look at the discussion questions and use those discussion questions for a flip grid as an exit ticket. For us, our exit ticket today is doing your Persepolis journal. So the journal being up and ready, and the last assignment that I'm about to show you, and the work for today showing that you came into class with an attempt at the Arman and Tehran journal entry, and during class you're going to continue to finesse and edit your approach to this unit with your first Persepolis journal entry, and you're going to turn that in, and that will show me that you're here. Obviously, if you check in with the Google Meet, I'll also see that you're here. So no exit ticket today, it's just participation for attendance. So the last assignment that I need to show you is a home base for the Persepolis reading journal. So this is when Google Classroom can get confusing. Down here, I had you brainstorm the style and format of your journal for today, but the word brainstorm is the operative word here. This is trying it for the first time, so it gives us something to work with today. This is the assignment that I want all journal entries to go for the rest of the unit. This is where you're going to start, in truth, the spirit of a journal, which is a collection of your responses to the text. Okay, so what I will try to do is I will try to update the deadline. Here you can see this is due at the end of the day, which coincides with what I was saying was the goal of the class today. And that should update from reading assignment to reading assignment, but honestly, sometimes I'm going to forget. It's really going to matter more that you are up to date with the reading. So worry more about being up to date more than turning in. So if a deadline goes by and you have to unsubmit the assignment to add your next journal entry, that's totally fine. I don't know if we've had an assignment that has run like this yet, and I know that can trip students up because they get worried that if I unsubmit it, I know the classroom is going to say that it's late. It is not late until the end of the unit. We've got 6 readings to go, and it'll be at the end of the unit that I will say, okay, turn your journals in because I want to look at your work as a whole. All right. So I will update those so that, especially in the remote learning model, it'll help you stay on track. But because it's going to live on that assignment 6.9, it's just going to be down there, and that's where you need to go. Sometimes I will forget to update the due date to March with the reading. I'll do my best. Okay, so I look forward to seeing you in a little bit. There will be another video that I am linking, which is a reminder on how to join a Google Meet, which we can do now. Most of you said that you want a mix of both, and so this is what a mix of both will look like. The Meet is optional. And I will record parts of it that I think are helpful, and anybody who's on camera for what I record, I will ask for permission. So if anything embarrassing happens and you don't want it to be watched, that's totally understandable. Okay, let's get to work.